This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
This is your first look at sports. I'm Jonathan Benson. The 30th Hugh Campbell Basketball Championship taking place last night at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. In a rematch of last year's title game, it was the CC Sweeting Cobras up against the 8 Mile Rock Blue Jays. Both teams got off to a sluggish start, but it was 8 Mile Rock taking the lead after the first quarter, 17-13. CC Sweeting trimmed that lead to 32-30 at the half. In the third quarter, the Cobras took control and they led 51-46 heading into the final period. The Jays made one final run, but down the stretch, it was all CC Sweeting. The Cobras win back-to-back titles with a 63-53 victory. Deontay Strawn led the way in the win with 17 points, and he was named the MVP. Rashad Davis followed with 14. Alvaro Melo, he added 13, while D'Angelo Wallace finished up with 11. Wamaka Russell and Keanu Woodside each had 11 in the loss for the Blue Jays. Now, former Bahamian NBA player Rick Fox was in town for the final 2 days of the Hugh Campbell tournament. Fox himself was never able to experience what the Classic is all about, but he understands what makes it so special.
Anytime you string together history year after year after year, you know, you're talking about legendary coaches in basketball, players that have come through and participated in this tournament. No different than the NCAA tournament in the U.S. I mean, it's just one of those tournaments that, as a fan, you grew up watching and seeing players and recognizing them, and now those players have become coaches or they have kids in the games. So that's just history. History has a connectivity to emotion and pride.
Now, after taking in the Hugh Campbell final last night, Fox told us what his plans are moving forward.
In a couple days, I'll go home to LA for work. Got a couple TV shows I'm on, so I'll shoot those. You'll see me on NBA TV during the month of March, too, as they do NCAA tournament, and so I'll take on some of the responsibilities at TNT with those guys. So I'll be Ernie and Shaq and those guys. I'll spend some time with those guys. Looking forward to Carifta. So as soon as I can get that break, I put people on notice already that I need that time. so unless contractually they handcuff me, you know, I'll be disappointed if I'm not here.
After winning their second straight Hugh Campbell Basketball Championship last night, the CC Sweeting Cobras senior boys team returned to school this morning where they received a hero's welcome. Our Charles Fisher was there.
After their win last night at the Kendall GL Isaacs Gymnasium over the 8 Mile Rock Blue Jays, the celebrations didn't stop there. It continued this morning at the school's campus on College Avenue.
It's very good. I hope I can do. I wish I could do this again, but I can't. Feels great. We had it last year, but it's better than last year. More better.
Talk about the game last night. You took Madison to your own hand.
My teammates was having a hard time getting up, so I had to carry them and lead them to the win.
It was great, man. We had a good game. We had a lot of rebounds, put it back. Our coach tell us don't let the rebound, get them back and put it back, and we did what we had to do to win the championship.
We just wait. We just know we was going to win. We just work hard, do what we have to do, and just come out victorious.
Feels good. Coming in.
Better than last year?
Yeah, coming in and doing it again. You know, we're real champions.
It feels good to be a two-time champion.
This is what you call a goose-bumping experience. We in Cobra Country, we strive for excellence. And trust me, over this Hugh Campbell competition, exactly that.
Boys worked hard for it. GSSA was a major disappointment, but I just think it made them come back stronger. They really, really wanted them.
That was our Charles Fisher reporting there. Well, Sunday's win, the Boyle Fishbowl Championship game, was a bittersweet one for the pros. While they were happy to be back on the mountaintop in the Commonwealth American Football League, they also had to say goodbye to a longtime teammate. We get that story tonight from Julian Gibson.
Benson with that win by the pros over the Stingrays that brought closure to the chapter of the career of pros quarterback Mike Methuselah Forster. He says that he's retiring as a champion.
I was a starter on this team from 1979. And, you know, to make that kind of decision, it took a lot of courage, a lot of ego puts aside. You know, at the end of the day, we got what we came to get. And I just thank God. I thank all of the members of the Pros Football Organization. 1979 till now. I don't know what to say, you know, it's just an amazing run.
I heard it before. Are you finally going this year?
I am. Well, you know, you've always heard people say Forster's retired, Forster's retired. No one has ever heard me say that. I said that today. And I asked the referee for a courtesy timeout where we give me the opportunity to prove to everybody that I am gone.
His players also dedicated the win to Forster.
We had to do this one for Forster. Forster has been with this team from day one through thick and thin, and we had to do our best to send him out on top.
We did this one for the older guys, the retiring guys, especially Forster. And you know what I mean, we just play our hearts out the whole game. And our defense didn't let us down, and we just say we can stick to it and we come out with the victory.
And even Stingrays head coach Lawrence Herboyne saluted Forster on his exit from the game.
He came across to me just as he told the referees called the timeout, and he says, "Lawrence, that's me." All the blood tears in my eyes, because you know we've been together so many years in the same walk away. I wanted to give him that opportunity also to walk the sideline, and I'm proud of the contribution he's made. I'm proud of the fact that he got his team rallied back around him. You know, he was almost like a player coach, got him back together and did a great job, and now he's walking off in the sunset as a champion.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
All right, thanks a lot, Julian. Now, during Sunday's championship game, there were a couple of special guests in attendance. They included Chris Jones from the Canadian Football League's Toronto Argonauts and Director of Football Operations at Auburn University, Philip Lawley.
We had a lot of guys out there that love to play football, and that was what's impressive. I'm from the state of Alabama, and seeing these guys come out here and they work, you know, day jobs, and to come out and continue to play, it's refreshing.
The people loves the game. They're enthused about it, you know, and there's a lot of skill. And sometimes in the States, we take the game so very, very, very serious, and you're supposed to. But at the same time, there's a certain amount of fun here. They play it for the joy of the game.
And of these guys, you could call a press conference tomorrow and say, okay, I want to sign you up.
Well, that's not my situation. That's Coach Jones's situation. You know, in the Canadian League, we have a whole different set of rules and things like that we have to go by. But I can give him my opinions, which he trusts.
There's a couple guys out there that have some talent, and we're going to take a good look at them.
Well, following trials over the weekend, our 36-member Carifta swim team is hard at work getting ready for the championships March 30th through April 3rd in Kingston, Jamaica. 5 swimmers will compete in the 13 to 14 boys division, and Gershwin Green is looking to make his presence felt.
Just want to break the most promised records I can. It's my top year in the 30-40 age group, so I just want to do the best I can.
What's your specialty and what kind of times you looking at?
1500 free, I want to look at like a 24/7 for Carifta, and 100 free, I'm looking for a 54 low, 54 high.
Can you do it, and what is it going to take?
I can do it. I think I have the potential to do it, and it's going to take quite a bit more hard work. I've been working on it since August consecutively, so I just know I can do it.
What's some of the things you want to fine-tune, work out, make sure you got it down packed before Carifta comes around?
I want to work on my starts and my finishes. I know that I can do it. It's going to take a little bit more work.
Any pressure not swimming here? You got to be swimming. The Carifta is off out the country again. Any pressure on you guys?
I guess there's a lot of pressure, but I guess we're so used to it. We'll figure it out.
And that will do it for sports, but don't go anywhere. There's more to come after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.